Hi, I'm David Compton. Most of the Trucker News Channel crew is self-quarantining at home, so we have a limited show this episode. A trucker becomes an instant celebrity as he makes a delivery, and the International Roadcheck has been postponed. Plus, we have our cat scale rig of the week. All this coming up on this edition of the Trucker News Channel. Chuck Small of Wareham, Massachusetts has been a truck driver for more than 30 years. In all that time, he's never seen appreciation for a truck driver carrying basic commodities. Well, this delivery was different. As shoppers were lined up around the building at a New Jersey Costco, a white Freightliner Cascadia pulled into the loading dock carrying one of today's most valuable consumer products. That's right, toilet paper. Chuck hopped out of the truck and announced, "I've got your toilet paper." And all the shoppers and employees began to applaud him as if he was an instant celebrity. Small said the experience was a strange one, noting that he drives for Napa Transportation out of Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Procter & Gamble is one of the company's biggest clients, and he's frequently hauled household goods in the past. However, according to Chuck, it's usually "park over there and we'll call you when we're ready for it." Well, it could be hours or more, Small said, and he's never quite seen anything like the current precautions being taken against the threat of COVID-19. For him, though, there haven't been too many major disruptions on the road, except for limited ability to dine at the restaurants. Also, other adjustments include signing waivers at the shipper's dock and social distancing being practiced at truck stops. So to all the truckers out there, whether you're hauling a precious cargo like toilet paper or any other delivery that America depends on right now during this time of crisis, everyone in America, we appreciate your efforts.
Truck parking was an issue even before the COVID-19 epidemic was a problem. However, a high school in Washington state is doing their part to alleviate the problem for drivers who are hauling supplies during the COVID-19 emergency. Woodland High School, located off the I-5 in Woodland, Washington, has been turned into a makeshift rest stop for long-haul drivers. The school's unique location right off I-5's exit 22 and its accompanying facilities makes it a suitable rest area for truckers. School officials say they have decided to offer the high school facilities up to truckers after hearing that truck stops in rest area locations in other states had closed.
The Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance has announced that this year's International Roadcheck will be postponed. The annual event was originally scheduled for May 5th through the 7th, but growing public health and safety concerns related to the COVID-19 pandemic has prompted the CVSA to delay the event. Once the rescheduled dates have been selected, the CVSA will notify the commercial motor vehicle enforcement community, the motor carrier industry, the press, and the public. Even though the International Roadcheck has been postponed, CVSA reminds drivers that roadside safety inspections and traffic enforcement will continue to be conducted every day, with enforcement personnel following their department health and safety policies and procedures as appropriate. At this time, International Roadcheck is the only public enforcement initiative that's been postponed. Operation Safe Driver Week is still scheduled for July 12th through the 18th, and Brake Safety Week is still set for August 23rd through the 29th. This week's Cat Scale Rig of the Week goes to Dan Radenbaugh and Pam Cox from Pandora, Ohio. This 2016 Peterbilt 389 has over 200 lights on the tractor alone and pays tribute to breast cancer awareness. Radenbaugh Inc. primarily hauls livestock, and when these two are not on the road, you can find them at rodeos and truck pulling contests. If you have a rig you'd like profiled here on the Cat Scale Rig of the Week, send us a video to rigoftheweek@thetrucker.com.
Time is money, and CatScale can help your drivers save time weighing. Drivers know their axle and gross weights before pulling off the scale, and CatScale weights are always guaranteed. Drivers get back on the road faster with the Weigh My Truck app from CatScale.
Hi, this is Dave Compton with the Trucker News Channel, and joining me today is Francis from VHub. Francis, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. So tell us a little bit about VHub.
Well, VHub is a web app and a mobile application. It's helping the trucking industry make the most out of their trailers. So we've got two value proposition, Dave. The first one, if you have idling trailers because it's your low season and you would be okay to rent it to someone else in return for a revenue, we do that for the industry. And the second value proposition is repositioning of empty trailers. So if Dave, you got too many trailers in Jersey, you want to move them to LA, where you don't have a load, on the VHub trailer sharing community, you can make your trailers available and don't waste any time in your office thinking there's somebody on earth that would see value in moving those trailers. We'll find that person for you.
So how did this whole thing come about?
Well, behind VHub, the company that owns VHub is a company called Finlock 2000 Inc., and we're an asset-based lender focusing on trailers for the transportation industry. So for 40 years, we've been financing trailers, and in the office, there's two kinds of phone calls that we get. The first phone call is, hey, Francis, can you lend us more money to buy trailers? And the second phone call is, Francis, business is not so good anymore. Can I skip a payment, and I'll recuperate the month after? And then we're thinking, it'd be so easy if these guys could talk, it would help everybody in the business. So starting from there, we're brainstorming on how we can create a value proposition based on our banking attribute, our rigor, and what we do in the office day in, day out. And then VHub just, finally we saw the light, and it was VHub.
Yeah, you guys just launched, right?
Yep, we just launched in the U.S., so we're not even a week old in the U.S. But in Canada, we're 9 months old, and so far we have 100 transportation company registered on the platform. We've managed 20,000 rental days, and we have 4,000 trailers that have been uploaded on VHub since our launch in Canada. So we're pleased with the traction and the interest from the industry. And what we're getting as feedback is, I can't believe that in 2020 we still don't have a one-stop shop that shows us everything there is, every available trailer to work in North America. And this is what we're aiming for, to give the industry that visibility and drive more performance out of their trailers.
Very cool. So if I'm a carrier and I want to find out more information, where do I go?
Well, you go to VHubapp.com. Everything is there. You can see our contact info, get in touch with us, and hopefully we'll sign you up.
Sounds good. Okay, everybody, that's VHub. This is Dave Compton with the Trucker News Channel. Back to you in the studio. That's it for this edition. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to click the little red subscribe button below. You can also go to thetrucker.com to read the latest breaking news stories. That's all for this limited edition. On behalf of everyone here at the Trucker News Channel, thanks for watching.